Number one tip to making friends in the DR or anywhere in the world is to first be friendly. Making friends in a new country can be a bit daunting, it can be scary, it can be intimidating, but don't worry, I got you covered. This video shares the best way to build connections and create a vibrant social life in the DR. And mind you, you can use it even if you're not from the DR. If you are a traveler or an expat and you stumble on this video, these tips will help you too. Number one tip to making friends in the DR or anywhere in the world is to first be friendly. You have to be friendly. You have to look like a friendly person. You have to look approachable. Because if you look screw-faced, no one's gonna come and talk to you. I certainly am not gonna approach you. If you look upset or angry or very standoffish. So you first have to present yourself friendly in order to make friends. That's my first tip. Tip number one. Now, second tip, learn basic Spanish. You gotta learn something, a little something. At least try. Knowing key phrases shows that you respect the people and their country. And you making the effort, it opens doors. I find that Dominicans are very proud. I said this to my Dominican friend yesterday. I said, you guys are very proud people. You guys are proud of where you're from. You're proud to be who you are. And you love to see that other people are enjoying your beautiful country. And they appreciate and respect when you try to learn the language. And when you make the effort, they're happy to help you, to correct you, and not in a demeaning or embarrassing way, kindly, gently correcting you and teach you. Because I think some of them are open to learning English as well too, you know, each one teach one. Even if they speak English, at least try to speak Spanish. It breaks the ice, really. You'll see them smile at you really nicely if you say something in Spanish. I see people's countenance just change when you speak Spanish. It's like, oh my God. The problem is if they continue speaking to you in Spanish and you don't understand, that's when it's like, oh boy, I'm in trouble now. Tip number 3. Join local Facebook groups or WhatsApp communities. Now, everybody use WhatsApp here. I ain't gonna say it again. WhatsApp. That is the mode of communication here. Everyone's gonna ask you if you have a WhatsApp. Everyone's gonna ask you to message them through WhatsApp. It's free to use as long as you have internet. So when I first came here, I was actually in a couple groups and I took myself out. I don't like WhatsApp groups, especially. Facebook groups are my thing. There's unlimited amount that you can join. There's expats in Punta Cana, there's black expats in Punta Cana, or expats in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic ladies, or black women in DR. There's so many, there's a plethora of them. Join. Search for the groups on Facebook. There are groups you can meet, connect with people, and I've made friends through that group, which is amazing. So Facebook groups, WhatsApp communities, that's your plug right there. So next would be attending community events or cultural activities. That's another avenue to making friends. If you're not afraid to just go up to people and talk to people and meet people, that's also another way. In the Facebook groups as well too, people do share activities that are happening. When you get invited, just say yes to the invite and just try it out and see. You know, you never know. I think the more people see you and they can be around you in a social setting, they become more comfortable and less reserved. So the more you open up and you're more like yourself, is the more people are willing to reach out to you and get to know you, and then you can build rapport and friendships from there. Take a class or a hobby. Actually, I would love to do bachata and merengue lessons. You can check out Airbnb experiences. There are people who offer, whether it's a cooking class, dance class, enrolling in Spanish classes. I'm actually gonna be starting one in June. Any of those, it's a great place to meet expats and locals with similar interests. But I'm looking forward to my Spanish class starting in June. Visit local cafes, co-working space, church. Yes. So there is a church here in Punta Cana. It's called Celebration Church. And they recently moved to a bigger space, and I have met people there. So if you want to attend a church and you want a English speaking service, the English speaking service starts at 9:30. So that's an option. If you're not shy and you go to these places, whether it's a cafe or a co-working space, you can just strike up a conversation with people. Sometimes they may not speak English, but if they do, then even better. If you speak the language, even better. But places like that, you know, if you go to Bible study, if you go to events that are happening at the church, you can make connections that way. And church people are generally friendly. They're generally nice at church. They're generally nice people. And use social apps that goes beyond dating, like Bumble BFF. I've actually met a friend. She's not my friend no longer, so maybe Bumble BFF is not a good idea. But Bumble BFF works for some people who have the right intention, but that's an option. There's Meetup, there's Eventbrite. I don't know if they use that here, but you can always check. Search for expat events that are happening locally. The last thing that I'll say, this goes back to my first tip when it comes to just be friendly. First, be friendly and open to meeting people, but also be cautious, because not every person you meet has the best intentions. There are unscrupulous people who have their best intentions are heart and never yours, and their intention is not to be a good person. So you got to be cautious. Use discernment and fear judgment. I always say, use your common sense. Use your common sense, the gut feeling that you have. We all have this thing in us that tells us that our antennas go off. Unless you are inebriated, that you don't have the coherence to really judge if something is right or wrong, or if it's good or bad. You have to exercise caution wherever you are in the world, whether you live back in Canada, America, DR. Use common sense, caution, and discernment. Discernment. Google the word if you don't know what it means, but that will be your best friend in this lifetime. The ability to discern is a gift in itself. God bless you if you have the gift of discernment. Use it. It will literally be your compass and help you navigate this life that we live. It's not everybody that you see is a good person. Not everybody that you see wants to be your friend. Some people want to take advantage of you, and you need to discern people. Try the spirit first. Those are all the tips I have for you. Whether you're in the DR or whether you are in Thailand, no matter where you are in the world, you need to be discerning and exercise caution. Use your common sense. Okay? I know it's not so common, but you got it. Those are all the tips I have for you. If you have made it this far and haven't yet subscribed, I'm gonna ask you, why not? Why not? What are you waiting for? Join the fam. You know it's lit here. You know I'm lit. You know you watch this and you're like, I like that girl. She's mad cool. Join the fam. And for my new subscribers, thank you so much for being here. But that's all I have for you guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like this, and let's continue the conversation in the comments. Until next time, please take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye.